Today's day 16, my bad. Today I did some push-ups. I brushed my teeth. I haven't done much in the office. It still looks pretty messy. Kitchen looks kind of messy. Dining room also looks kind of messy. We did do a family activity. We went to the movies and saw a movie with our cousins. That was a lot of fun. We also had family scriptures and put the kids to bed with a fun story. So all those things contribute to our family happiness. I feel like we're pretty happy tonight. I wanted to share with you real quick 8 lessons from the movie Meet the Robinsons. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It came out a long time ago, I think probably 15 years ago or something. But it is a not very well known Disney movie, but it is a great family movie. It teaches a lot of lessons. In fact, I have identified 8 lessons from that movie. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. It's really worth it. The first lesson is to keep moving forward. There are so many challenges in our life, and sometimes they seem insurmountable. Sometimes they seem like there's no way that you can get through it, but it's important to just keep moving forward. That's all there is to it. Just keep moving forward. Things will eventually get better. Life will be worth it. I promise you. Keep moving forward. Lesson 2 is you have to make the right decisions. In the movie Meet the Robinsons, there's a young boy who is an orphan that was abandoned on the doorstep of an orphanage when he was just an infant, with just a little baby. And throughout the movie, the first half of the movie, he is so focused on what if he could have changed his past? What if he could have stopped his mom from leaving him on the doorstep? What if he knew what his mom looked like and he could contact her and they could be a family again? His one desire is to have a happy family, but he thinks that by solving the past, he can have that happy family. But what he learns through the movie, as he goes forward into the future, he actually gets to glimpse what his future life is like. And it's nothing like he could have ever imagined. Not only does he have these amazing family relationships, but the entire world is blessed because of his inventions. And at one point in the movie, he's talking to his future self, and his future self is telling him, all about the present tense future where he's at, because he's in the future. And he asks, as a little boy, he's asking his future self. He says, "Is this really all going to happen to me? Is this really what life is going to be like?" And his future self tells him, "You have to make the right decisions. That we didn't get to this point just by mere coincidence. That you have to make the right decisions in order to get to this point." So that's lesson number 2, is all of your decisions that you're making at this point in your life, in the present and in the future, will help determine what your future is going to be. Lesson number 3 is don't dwell on the past and instead create your own future. Like I said, this young boy, Lewis, he's so focused on changing the past, but what he doesn't realize is that he can create his own future that's way better than if he could have fixed the past. And so that's true of all of us. Even if we could go back and fix the past, it doesn't even compare to what we could have in the future. Lesson number 4 is to celebrate your failures. So one of the themes that they have in this house, in this future home with the Robinsons, is you failed. Congratulations, you failed. They celebrate their failures. It's an odd concept for us in today's society that's so success-driven to celebrate our failures. But it's really in those moments that we fail that we learn the most. And so take time to celebrate your failures. Identify what have been your biggest failures and what you've learned from those. It's learning from our failures that we become the best people that we can be. Lesson number 5 is don't judge a friend by your first impression. When Lewis meets the Robinsons, he is completely weirded out. All of them are a odd bunch, completely abnormal, right? So far out there, doesn't even know what to make of them. But what he comes to realize is this strange group of people are his closest friends, his family, and his biggest supporters of his success. They love him more than anything. And so frequently in our lives today, we judge other people saying, well, I don't even want to associate with that person just because they're weird. When in reality, some of those people should be and can be our closest and truest friends. Those people who are our biggest fans and cheer us on. Lesson number 6 is take time to show a little kindness. Lewis's his roommate, Goob, in the movie, he ends up becoming the evil villain because he blames Lewis for something that happened in his childhood. And then at the end of the movie, Lewis actually goes back and he does something differently. He shows a tiny bit of kindness towards Goob. And as a result of that, the entire future has changed. And that's true today. Just a small act of kindness can impact somebody's life in ways that we can't even imagine. So just take time to do a small act of kindness. Lesson number 7. Don't blame. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve anybody. In the movie Goob, he is talking to Lewis, and Lewis is saying, why did you make the choices that you did? Why do you think that these things are my fault? And Goob makes this amazing quote that typifies almost everybody on the planet. He says, I can take responsibility for my own life or blame you for everything. Ding, 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 blame you wins hands down. And that's what so many of us do in our lives today. We blame somebody or something or our circumstances and say, I can't be XYZ. I can't be the top star. I can't be everything that I'm meant to be because of this, because of that situation. All these excuses, these blame. It's because of my situation. It's because of my spouse, my kids, blah, blah, blah. We blame our circumstances, we blame people around us and say they're the reason that I'm not successful. In reality, that doesn't serve anybody. It doesn't fix any problems, and it doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make them a better person by blaming them either. So no blame. It doesn't serve anybody. And lesson number 8 is don't be afraid to try. So this is similar to the keep moving forward, But don't be afraid to try, because the world truly is magical. The universe has so many possibilities, and so often we are just afraid to try something for no reason other than we think we might fail. But it goes back to celebrating our failures and keep moving forward. So don't be afraid to try something. Anyway, I just wanted to leave you with that for tonight, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.